What's up, citizens? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, MC Adventure City. Welcome to episode 12 of The Next Leap, where I've made an armor stand. Why have you made an armor stand? Well, armor is very progression based in this pack. Like this is the highest tier, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Quantum suit armor is the highest tier, followed by nano suit, and then diamond, and then steel, and then gold, and then iron, and then bronze, and then hardened leather and leather. So let's take a look at our leather chest plate. There we go. That takes a woven cotton, which you just get with 2 string. So we're gonna need, just harvesting it. Fiber. There we go. Now we're gonna need this much to get this, and then this, and we should be able to look up leather armor. I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves 1 leather tunic, 1 leather pants, 1 leather cap, and 1 leather boots. There we go. I think we'll have like 6 leather left over from this, because we then need to get hardened leather helm, which is the next tier. So hardened leather requires pressed wax, which we can get in a presser with beeswax. How much do we have? We have enough. In other words, so let's go ahead and get ourselves this much pressed wax, and then I'll get 24 hardened leather. Put the rest of this leather away. Put that away. And now we need bronze, don't we? Which is 18 plus 6. We need 24 bronze. But we have, so let's just get 12. 6 of these. And 2 tin. We have to wait for this to finish, though, unfortunately. So I have gathered some things for the industrial grinder. Like, let's take a look. I think we have everything now. So let's go ahead and get the industrial electrolyzer and the industrial grinder. But that leaves a couple things, like an extra grinding head. That's just extra, so I'm going to put that in here. Our industrial grinder I'm going to put away, though, as well as these 4 advanced circuits, because let me just put these on the armor stand for now. And, yeah, that's where we'll house our armor until we can get it up to nanosuit tier. Bronze. Which we then upgrade to iron, and then we upgrade that to gold, and then steel, and then diamond. And then we can get the nanosuit body armor. Which requires lithium bat packs, which require energy pack, which requires energy crystals, and a ton of other stuff. So, yeah, lithium battery requires aluminum, which means we have to get an industrial blast furnace. Which is another whole thing that requires a crap ton of steel. Yeah. Which I'm processing all the iron for as we speak. For the industrial grinder. And that'll allow us to get nickel for the industrial blast furnace. Now, another thing that is going to cause an issue is power. Simply because the industrial grinder, both the industrial grinder and the industrial blast furnace, and the electrolyzer to another extent, all that draws MV packets. So, yeah, that's going to be an issue. And since we're only generating 16 EU per tick, I mean, we have our CESU buffer, but it won't last long if we keep drawing like 128 at a time. Or in the case of the grinder, I think it's 64 at a time. Nickel, which we can smelt into nickel ingots, and then rolling machine. Those are the Ubro nickel heating coils. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is, of course, going to take a while. And let's go ahead and just do this. Smelt up like a stack of this. Start smelting it. I'll smelt 2 stacks, actually. So we have our hopper now. Yeah. This is going to take a long time, so I'm trying to figure out what else we could do this episode while we wait on this. All this iron to smelt and stuff. Now the turning it into steel is what's going to take the longest. Let me grab these coal. Is this coal coke done yet? It is. So I'm going to avoid the creosote again. Get our engineer's hammer at the ready. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And now it's almost nighttime, so I'm going to put... Oh yeah, I was going to put our... there we go. There we go. And then I'll sleep, and then we'll continue with our progression. Yeah. Now this is probably, honestly, I hate to admit it, but this is the series I'm least enjoying out of all these. I don't want to cancel it though, because I've canceled enough series, not especially recently, but mainly a lot, like for the first 5 years of my channel's existence, I was canceling series left and right, and I got sick of it. So I got sick of it around the 5-year mark, and I decided I'd probably just I do what I call putting series on hold, and not much of a difference, but now I'm gonna go ahead and dump these out into our do that. So I will go ahead and grab another stack of steel. Start up another stack of steel, that is. Once that finishes, that'll take a long time though, so yeah. We'll have yep. This is a little over 3 stacks of steel we still need, plus a ton of iron, like 108 iron for the standard machine casing. I've already gotten the stuff for the electronic circuits. As you can see, I'm just waiting on rubber for that, which I think is almost done. Let's harvest this. Didn't get as much, did it? Five more. Come on. 3 more. There we go. I wonder if we can combine this into bronze dust. I don't think we can. We have to use the dust. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that to smelt. This is gonna take a long time to process all that steel. Yeah. I'll figure something else out, yeah. I'm probably gonna move a lot of this setup, the condenser setup. I might move it down into our basement somewhere. Find a good place in our basement for it. Yeah, but another thing is we're almost out of iron. I've done a lot of branch mining, and we still are almost out of iron. Because even though iron is supposed to spawn in this pack, it's supposed to spawn best at like Y8 or something like that. I've been mining at Y11 where it's supposed to be like the 3rd best or something like that. And I still have found barely any. I've been finding tons of copper, tons of tin. As you can see, look at how much copper and tin we have. Especially the tin. 3.5 stacks of tin. Yeah, we've chewed through almost all our iron. We have 2 stacks left to smelt, so this is going to take a long time, as I said. Yep. So, yeah, I might cut. How long have we been recording for? 12 minutes? Or should I cut? Or should I find something else to do? I mean, there's not really much else we can do, is there? We're like 2 rubber short for our... Whatever. We need to get more hoppers anyways for our... We don't really have enough for our... Let's go ahead and start extracting, yeah. So we can run multiple things at once. Yeah. Yep, this is going to take a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut, and we'll come back in a bit, probably. I do not know. And, yeah. We'll come back in quite a bit. Once the rest of our iron is smelted. And also, or once I've figured out something else we can do. Be back in a bit. And we are back. I have AFK'd for a bit, and I can get some stuff. Not, of course, not all of it, because we gotta wait on a ton of steel still. Like we're probably, I don't know, halfway there with the steel. The amount of steel we have. But what was I looking for here? Oh yeah. We're gonna get these, which require this. Which we have all the rubber now, so I'm gonna grab that. Now I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 those. And there we go. Let's get ourselves the circuits now. 36 circuits. There we go. I am calculating this right? Let me go to Wiki, Reborn. Close out all the other tabs I have open in my browser. Let me go to Box. Industrial grinder. Nine basic, 8 advanced, and then 9 basic. But yeah, as you can see, I'm also getting some bronze. We're gonna have to go mining again because, like as I mentioned earlier, we're super low on iron, and yeah, this is just the beginning of our iron problem. Like we have like 10 iron ore left. And I, for some reason, have not had very good luck finding any in my branch mine down here. I've chewed through a lot of, stuff. But yeah, we're 2 more minutes in, 2.5 more minutes. So really we're at like, we're at 13.5 when we last left the last segment. So yeah, we'll keep going for about 10 more minutes if I can find something to do. But anyways, we have our industrial grinder, we have our 4 advanced circuits, and the 36 basic circuits away. And should I... Yeah, I'll go ahead and start running this 108 through here. As soon as this is done. Or no, I'll just go ahead and throw it in here. Because, yeah, it's gonna... Steel is gonna take a while, so I gotta run something else while I do that. Should really expand our base more. Do we have carry-on pack? We do not. That's unfortunate. I don't think we have any sort of just transportation method. Actually. There we go. Let's get ourselves this, and I think the next tier is iron. Bronze helmet, bronze leggings, iron, gold, and then steel, and then diamond. So we could do the gold. We're just missing a bit of iron. We're like 2 ore short what we need here, and this is going to be turned into steel for. So we'll put that right there. Our goal here with this is to get the nano suit body armor. Of course, that's not until we get further into Tech Reborn and get aluminum and lithium. Which we can get that lithium fairly easily as soon as we get like 60 additional steel for an industrial electrolyzer. Yeah. How much, we are almost to 3,000 distilled water. I just set up our, I think I did this before our, before the first segment. I don't know if I mentioned it in the first segment or not. It's been a couple days since I did it the last segment. We, I set up our solar distiller because it doesn't require energy like the steam boiler does and condenser. So clay dust probably going to be the best source of aluminum early on. Like once we get the, it also gives you sodium and silicon. Yeah, like let's take a look at. And it also gets you the lithium too, which is useful to get lithium backpack fur, which is used in turn to get nanosuit. And this is a bit more expensive. It takes reinforced plastics, like, to get the nanosuit helmet. The legs are that easy. Boots. So the helmet is the one that's difficult, really. The other ones we're just not at stage for. Because they take these advanced heat exchangers. These aren't that difficult, actually, so. Advanced heat exchanger, which requires lapis plates and heat exchanger and electronic circuits. Heat exchangers are fairly easy. So that's actually not too bad, especially given how much lapis dust we have. We can just turn that into lapis plates in a compressor, the ones that we don't use for overclockers. Yeah. We're almost at 2 stacks of steel. Yeah. But anyways, a little over a stack and a quarter left of this, so we've not done that much actually. Stack and 15 left of the plates. We're about a quarter of the way done with it in that case. Yeah, with 108 iron plates for the standard machine casings. I'm trying to think for the industrial blast furnace. Should we go straight for the advanced, the reinforced? We could. I'm thinking I probably will. That takes 16 plus 18, 34, so we need 8 batches. That's like 400 steel. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's 400 steel for that. Technically, it's not. It's more than that. 450 if we want to get. Really, it's 428 because we'll probably do the last 2 with standard machine casings. So yeah, it's like 428 steel to get all the casings we need for the industrial blast furnace. So that's going to take a long time. Now, at some point here, I probably will want to switch over to an IC2 blast furnace because this one is not the best, especially since power can't handle it. One water wheel can't handle the preheater, or the preheaters can't run off one water wheel for some reason. I guess probably because they nerfed it. I don't know. Usually they can, but probably nerf water wheels or buff it or increase the power gen of the, or power usage of the preheaters. But yeah. Honestly, I was about to say that might be it for this episode because we're about 10 minutes into this segment now. It's not the longest episode in the world, but this series probably won't have very long episodes if you really think about it enough, because so much of the work has to be done off camera, like gathering of tons and tons of steel and mining, and oh my god, it's a pain. But I'm pushing through. I'm gonna push through. Don't want to cancel it. because I don't like canceling series. It always makes me feel bad. But especially given that my goal is to play most major expert packs. Now, this isn't a major expert pack per se, but it's still a significant one. I mean, not really, but still, it's I don't know. We'll have to see how things go from here, because I'm definitely planning on continuing it until I don't know if I mentioned, I'm trying to catch all my series to 31 episodes, so I can resume Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode and have them all the episodes be at the same number of episodes. All the series have the same episode count. So I'm going to continue it until at least 31 episodes, and then we'll see where to go from there. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. We'll come back next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.